Welcome back everybody to the Search Show 24/7. This is season 5, episode 3 of ABC's Once Upon a Time. So let's get right into it. Episode 3. Now this episode really has to focus a lot on David and King Arthur and them trying to they're basically going on a bro adventure, because in Camelot we find out that they're still trying to figure out how to get Merlin out the tree, and they do come up with this plan to use this like magical mushroom to kind of get in contact with Merlin, so they can so Merlin can tell them how to get him out of the tree. So that was really cool. So David and Arthur basically they team up to go and like retrieve this this mushroom, and that's where like the kind of the main storyline kind of takes place. And that was really cool, because I like David, and he's been one of those characters like throughout the seasons who's had not a lot to do, because they've been focusing so much on Emma and just the villains that kind of David and to some extent Snow, they kind of been put on the back burner in some of these last few seasons. So I do like the fact that they're more involved this season, and he's got a lot more to do. He was pretty badass in here. He did a lot of cool stuff, and he just got the bond with another guy, which is really cool, because there's so many times where he's just hanging around Henry and you can't really, there's the age difference is just so like spread out that he can't really bond with like a kid, even though it is his grandson. He can really bond with a kid, so it's good that he had somebody like his own age to kind of bond with. And he finds out a little bit more about Arthur. Like Arthur was kind of just like him. He didn't grow up in a nice upbringing. He was kind of a poor guy. David, he was like a stable boy, so they kind of rose up to become the men that they are. And you find out that David, he wants to be a part of something now, because he doesn't want to be the guy known for only like kissing Snow White to wake her up. So he wants to like do more. He has like ambition. So I like the fact that he's trying to expand his horizon and just do more stuff. And he doesn't want to be that guy, that one guy who's only known for being Snow's savior and being the guy who woke up Snow White. So I do like the fact that he had other ambitions and he wants to do other things. And he was, like I said, he was pretty badass. He ended up retrieving the mushroom. He ended up killing a few zombie knights and stuff. So that was really cool. Now, when we get to Storybrooke, Emma's still trying to figure out how to get Excalibur out the stone. She tries to go through Hook to get it. She finds out that that's going to be a lost cause, because Hook has kind of fallen out of love with Emma because of who she is now. She's the Dark One, and he sees that she's not the same person that he fell in love with. So she sees the fact that he's just a lost cause, so she has to kind of figure out another way. Now, what was cool about this is she's using Rumple or Mr. Gold as her way to, get Excalibur. And I like the way they included him towards the end of this episode, where she wakes him up, and since he was the Dark One, and now he's not, he's basically a clean slate, because he used to be good, but then he became bad. So now that he's not the Dark One, he's basically just a clean slate, and he has the purest of pure heart. So he's the one to pull out Excalibur and do Emma's bidding, which is really smart. I think it's gonna be really cool. I like the fact that Gold is he's back, he's awake, or Gold is back and he's awake, and we still have Rumple. So that's going to be a really cool thing, because while we have Gold on one hand, we'll still have the Rumple still in Emma's ear that I really enjoyed. But yeah, overall, I really like this. You do kind of find out that Lancelot, he comes back and he kind of tells Snow that Arthur is not the guy who he seems. So I'm really curious to see like who Arthur is and what's his plan, because we do find out that his plan is to make a new Camelot in Storybrooke. But what else does he have planned? Especially like what happened in in the fairy tale land, like what all happened throughout there, and is he one of the reasons why they can't really remember what happened like the last 6 months or whatever, or 6 weeks, whatever it is. So overall, what do you guys think about this episode? Please like this video, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought, and as always, this is the Search Show 24/7. Be easy.